Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Highlander Season 9 for ETF2L. My name is Atomicus and I'm joined by Bulow. How are you doing tonight, Bulow?
I'm doing well. I'm just waiting for this map to finish downloading, because I'm such a professional gamer.
Great, very professional. So as we say that, it seems like we got in just in time.
It's set up. It's literally, oh, this is perfect, I think.
Yeah, there is setup time right now. So we got Stacked versus Fair Enough, where Stacked is the blue team and Fair Enough will be the red team defending at the moment. It's going to be Barn Blitz best of 3, or the way I like to call it, Spam Blitz. What do you think about this map?
I really like this map. This is actually one of my favorite maps to play. I know Last Point always get up, but I think Last Point's fine. It's just a map that Last Point you need to be coordinated, but that's no different to say Upward or any other Last Point. So I like it. What I'm currently liking right now is that Susie, the heavy 4 stacked, has 160 odd ping, even though he's only in front.
Well, I mean, is playing heavy. Should be just fine. And they changed. Somebody had the wrong medigun because Marble switched his medigun throughout the setup time, so they're not gonna have Uber just quite yet. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit and catch up with that. But as we get into this game, at the moment nothing really happening. We do have Hartz going on that dumpster device, already going so forward.
Gets the kill straight away onto this
and
sniper.
Gets, yeah. So at the moment we do see the level 3 sentry placed on the usual spot, sniper going down for the red team, Blooddrunk down, and also the blue sniper going down for both teams at the moment. So it's kind of stale. You do need that sniper so you get the proper picks, but at the moment we're kind of waiting. Hopefully blue team should probably just push with Uber, try to get an Uber exchange and get that over.
So they should really just be going in with either their demo or their pyro, maybe just to exchange Ubers. And here we go, yeah.
Both Ubers being exchanged at the moment. It seems like the red team has the better Uber. We'll see the aftermath, and the sentry is probably gonna get sapped quite soon. Oh no, he's just waiting. He got actually caught on fire. Go for the sentry, and he does get it, but it's gonna get unsapped. So not really achieving what they actually wanted. And we do see Viljack sitting on the rock. Maybe he's going to be able to get something done. He's probably going to go on the sniper, and that's exactly what he's going to do. But he gets picked off with the blue team right now, capping the point, not really paying attention from the red team.
I mean, fair enough. Had the their right-hand side completely locked down. They were losing very few players, and he just completely ignored the car. And now he's stacked to have gotten this point. You know, not for free, but a lot more easily than they should have done. But with that being said, Fair Enough have managed to get back, and they've already got a gun up on second. So.
Yeah, Mint was able to just pick up the sentry, get it down up there, so everything is all good.
Backwards teleport and everything, so they've got this set up completely, like complete with their mid-esque dispenser on the stairs there.
Yeah, both teams have Uber at the moment. It seems like they wanted to push from upstairs, not really the smartest idea, but it seems like they're gonna go from under. They already took their teleporter, I mean the sentry, and Uber being used by now by the blue team, pushing forward, the demo man being so aggressive, and red team using their Uber from above, and they're probably gonna sandwich them most of the time indeed, and the demo goes down for the blue team, and not really achieving much in that push. With sentry getting accepted as well, so Fair Enough still holding quite well on this point.
Yeah, as soon as that the demo man started pressuring the gun, Mint just picked it up and backed out, and pretty much reset the situation here. In fact, somehow in all that, Skeej has an Uber advantage over a Marvel, despite popping like 8 seconds later.
Yeah, they do have advantage now. Fair Enough has the advantage, but we'll see if it's really hard. Like on this map, it's really hard to like do some sort of crazy plays. But Nash does get the sniper pick for them, so that's something good. And they do get the sentry as well. This might be the time to try to dry push it, but it seems like Spam is keeping them at bay quite nicely for now.
Well, that was good work there, because Hedam and Josh were at 2 different areas and were able to spam from 2 different directions, which made it really difficult for them to kind of bully them away. And the Uber's coming in from stack now. Not really against much, so I don't really know. I think they popped early just for the sake of it.
Yeah, they don't really have numbers, and Skeej actually being by himself with the demo, but the pyro will save him, but goes down to the blue pyro. And now we have a blue soldier, and we have a fight between the two at the moment. Surely the soldier will go down in a second.
Oh!
And yes, he does.
Scissors gets the reflex. Scissors marking. Prem champion Scissors. Better than Steve. He's probably won more championships than Steve. Get right, Steve.
Shots being fired once again.
Mint has 0 points Mint has 0 points, by the way.
Well, it seems like
all
he's
his
just
good work. He's got 0 points. Beep, on the other hand, is top scoring for his team. 16 points for Beep, 0 for Mint.
most likely just teleporter points.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I think it's 16 meat shots for Beep.
But Admirable actually went down earlier, so fair enough, has a nice advantage at the moment. It's just slightly advantage, but it's going to be good enough for them. We'll see if they're going to use it aggressively, try get a forward hold and get a couple of picks here and there. But yeah, at the moment, fair enough, just building up that sentry. They're going to have plenty of time since blue team will not have that Uber quite soon. So this is pretty good for fair enough. We'll see how much they can, for how long they can hold this.
Yeah, I mean, you can actually hold this third point quite easily. Not quite easily, but so long as you always have a presence in this house, which they do with Clark, it's quite easy to hold your gun spot. And they go in, they're using this really aggressively. Unfortunately, they don't actually get a marble. They get him down to 9 HP, but that is not enough. And for some reason,
really close.
Yeah, Adiski, for some reason, left him alone. He stopped going for him, so I don't really know why. He valued his life more than the Uber. Which is fair enough, they're only like 30% behind, 35% behind. Which, given the length of this point, you really can milk it out quite easily.
Yeah, they've got to be careful right now because they are behind now. They're using their Uber, not getting the picks that they wanted, and they're trying right now. The demo actually overextended for fair enough and gets taken out
Adiski
quite
just died
easily.
there for no reason. I don't know why.
And,
that was really stupid of him. Oh, beeps with the short circuit. Watch out, guys.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna lose the point any second now. As soon as that sentry will go down, and we do have the blue spine just waiting for the team to push in. Might be cut off. No, he actually. That's amazing how he just went past the. Oh, gets. Never mind. And we do have the Uber being used by the blue team, trying to get that sentry now on the demo man, but with the Wrangler, that's not really gonna happen. And counter pop being used by the red team, getting a marble, and now just cleaning off as much as possible. And yeah, it seems like they're going to be able to hold the point even longer.
That was a really good counter pop there, from fair enough. I think the problem was for Stack. They lost Susie right at this part of that Uber, or before the Uber, and then they didn't really plus. But they didn't have their presence in this starting, so they wasn't pushing in the car to split the focus. So now they find themselves in a pretty good position again. They're probably going to have to wait another 30 seconds before they can do it.
Blue Spy once again behind, just, well, he got detected, and Hartz will try to chase him down, or decides not to bother with that because he's too precious for that.
Alright, as I was saying earlier on about being up in the house, Ferry and Josh had taken over the house for Stack, and they were just coming out again, and Disky snuck one pipe, which killed Josh, and then like fragged Ferry as well as he flew off into the ground. It was awesome.
I don't know about those pipes. But yeah, Uber now being in the hands of the red team, with the blue team slightly behind. Surely they're just gonna wait to get that Uber, but they need to be careful, and that's exactly what happens. The blue team gets sniped. I don't know why he overextending, and no heavy classes now.
It's a big waste of time, isn't it? Like if you're going to do that, if you're going to die just before the Uber. But now Marble has gotten really far back. Oh, oh, that was very greedy, but fair enough. They tried to chase the Marble down. The Marble was way out of there, and then ISO comes in and gets the stab on Skeej. I think that might be the first time Skeej has actually died here.
Now we do have the blue Uber now being used quite preemptively, trying to, again, getting that sentry, but the demo man shot just so forward, and the medic is not following on that, and he goes down, but they did manage to push fair enough into last right now, and that's pretty good. I don't know, that was weird from fair enough, because they had that Uber and they used it quite
they were
early
just
for
really,
no reason.
greedy, I think. They saw that the demo man was down, so they wanted to engage in Marble and get the pop in a really poor position. But Marble had made a reading the situation and backed out really far, so it was pretty pointless.
So yeah, Uber's now being equal for both teams. We do have a skirmish battle happening between the two soldiers in the balcony area, but both of them actually going down, and fair enough, just holding in the standard position, trying to, they need to get some people in the locker. They lost actually their demo, which was a nice pick by Nash, and they need to be careful. They can't hold that area upstairs anymore because they have that sniper, and Nash actually going down to Blooddrunk, so that's good. Maybe they can get a hold of the upper area once again.
Well, they've done the smart thing. The Uber's coming in up top, but they're just swapping Ubers. Really up fair enough here to not die if they don't want Stack to get in again. I mean, Stack have backed out straight away again. They've kept all their players up, but they didn't really get any frags either, so it's going to be difficult to get anything done in the second wave if they choose to push again.
Yeah, pretty much minimal casualties during that push, but fair enough did lose their flanking classes, which means that blue team will be able to just take control of the locker room or the right side. And that will open up maybe a couple of opportunities, and a lot of spam happening in that corner.
Skeej is really dope, yeah.
Just dealing so much damage, and maybe they can get Pidox. They need to get Pidox, and down he goes as well with Nash getting a headshot from the locker room, and this is it. This might be the opening that Stack was looking for into this last push.
Hartz gets a marvel. He just jumped right past the heavy and down the stairs and fragged the marvel.
And again, we see this Uber. Yeah, why did they use the Uber?
It was a free Uber, and presumably Skeej. Well, yeah, Skeej was probably just nervous. They didn't really have
pure pressure.
He just felt pressure, yeah. Well, he's bumping his stats. He's gonna get more Ubers per minute now. It's gonna look better.
And yeah,
but what
was
just before that? Before Marble went down, I was going to say it's very interesting because even though Marble popped first in the previous push, Skeej still came out of it with like a 15% advantage. So I don't know how that. Maybe Marble's just backing really far out after each push. I don't know. I should probably
possibly.
I'll keep an eye on that now. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah. All right. You take. Drug it out. And that Marble is actually kind of close. Well, not really. He was. Oh, down he goes actually to Dusky.
That was
so much damage.
6v6 Prem medic level. Highlander medic of the season level dodging there from Clark. So yeah, we were not quite needed it. But yeah, then Dusky came down the stairs with that Uber and. So yeah, we're seeing Stack kind of running up against the brick wall of Barmalet's last and often afflict teams. I'm surprised he hasn't gone crits or something just to change things around.
Yeah, I feel like crits might work if you do manage to get it like slightly before the enemy team that has Uber and get a couple of
just means you can
crits quick.
You can just get the force. That's the thing. If you force their Uber and then you rebuild you using your crits and then you crits back again, you're gonna have like a 10-second advantage. But they don't have the charge.
Now, I feel that would be also easy for them because, like, Fair Enough has been using the Uber quite aggressive. Yeah.
You could bait their Uber out like they did on third point. Yeah, that's a possibility.
Now, blue team just losing, throwing people one-on-one. I guess they're trying to get that Uber force, but not really achieving that.
Well, it's just unfortunate because Admirable there is on like 95%, and 3 of his players have died in the last like 20 seconds. Why are they doing that? If you're not going to die with a purpose, then you shouldn't die at all.
They do get the force now, and counter Uber being used by the blue team trying to push in, but at the moment both of the powers are just airblasting each other, and the blue demo man trying to get the nice actually pick on the medic. A nice, I think that was a air shot, small air shot, regardless, pretty good pick. But again, so many people died for Stacked, and even though Marble survived, doesn't really have people to heal.
Backed out really far. He is arrowing people. Like, what is the purpose of this? Like, their medic is down. You can get some free frags here. Nash has got 2 kills. Like,
it's weird.
It's a small advantage, but you need to be making use of that on this map. You need to roll up some players. Like they've got a 30-40% advantage here. But they need to make this work. Like, they need to be doing a suicide wave now whenever a Marvel's on 6%, and actually making something happen, like giving themselves an advantage for the twin time when they actually have the charge.
Yeah, it's hard to breach into that because even though they get past some of the players, they also have to deal with the sentry gun that's placed in the doorway near their spawn, and that's also going to be quite hard to deal with.
This is even a funky game, says Beep.
Ooh, saltiness being detected, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, but yeah, track record of not playing this map, so no, just really hate it.
Uber being used by the blue team, but Red Fire tried to airblast a little bit, then getting denied by the blue Pyro, and maybe they can actually do it now. A couple of kills here and there for both of the teams. Counter Uber being used by the red team, and blue team just bleeding all over the place. Bodies are dropping, and including that marble.
During that push was, I think, principally designed to just distract, fair enough. Because at the same time as they push in, ISO went on the gun and took it down. But yeah, they just lost too many players for pretty much, what, one kill on fair enough? You can't do that. It's not good enough.
It seems like, I don't know, like they need a better exchange obviously, but they need to kind of get their head in, like, in what they want to do and what picks they're looking for. Or like when they pull out and things like that. I feel like whenever they get in, Highlander just goes in and kind of disconnects from the medic, and then the rest of the team is not really following on him. Like he might have to pay attention to what's happening behind him doing those pushes. Just kind of get back and play it a bit safe.
Beep is still almost outscoring his medic. This is a great engineering display. Min,
all those teleporter points.
11 points min, not good enough, man.
Well, he's just sitting there, just bored, just shooting rockets here and then, probably drinking some juice and whatnot.
Nice headshot from Nesh there. That was enjoyable to watch. But yeah, we've got Ubers again. What are people going to do? I'll get on
Disky
my
actually being quite aggressive on this side and gets the pilot. Can he get the demo man as well? Their demo is pretty low, 72 HP. And we see their soldier going so aggressive, and Uber on the soldier on a sentry that actually goes down because the blue spy actually stepped it. So ISIL doing quite some nice work there. I guess that was pretty accidental, but it ended up pretty well for them. We'll see now the aftermath, what's gonna happen between those two teams. Nobody's actually holding upstairs at the moment, only a pyro. Now they're finally going upstairs.
I was just oh, and the marble was down. Yeah, that was some good cleanup there from Clark after Hartz went in with the dumpster device. But what I was just going to say there is, it was Josh did the great play of jumping straight up the stairs, like surfing up the stairs, and he got a rocket on Skeej who probably would have popped you, but it didn't matter because they were also using their Uber. So that's the kind of thing you need to do to force the enemy Uber so that you actually have an advantage when you're pushing in the last. But they just haven't done that. They've just kept on exchanging Ubers. It isn't working.
Yeah, if they could do those forces, but without their medic following them, then that would be pretty golden for them. And Hartz getting taken out after he himself took off Nash, so no sniper for the red team.
I mean, it's getting down to desperation time, really. I mean, the Marvel's on 60%. There's 90 seconds left. They can have at most 2 more pushes here. And you'd have to...
ISIL actually going huge, getting Skeej, so no medic. This is the time, this is the time. This is the moment they need to...
Ubercharge drop, Skeej is a bad medic. Only bad
medic. Need to be
medic
careful, and Pidox going down as well, so now Heavy, they do keep their sentry alive, but they do have that Uber, and they're going for the sentry now. Sentry getting... back into, I guess, mid. That was a mistake. It took the sentry with the Rescue Ranger, but then it got inside the spawn, so it just lost the sentry. And it seemed like this might be it. This might be the end.
Oh, here comes Beep. Beep, the mini sentry on the short circuit. Oh! Big Beep, 54 points. Top scorer.
Meanwhile, 50 points, teleporter frags. I mean, points, yes.
Alright, 17 minutes and 11 seconds. Atomicus. What do you think of this time? Is this a good time?
Definitely. I mean,
this is on the bad side of average on this map. Like, average is actually capping the point. I'll say that much. I mean, 9 minutes or so it took them to cap that last point.
So hopefully, fair enough, we'll have a better strategy at approaching this. Their pushes at least.
Hopefully.
But
what are you, biased caster? No, just for the sake of my sanity, I want to see some good pushes here. Not just some spy play that gets the medic and gets the drop and then push on that advantage. Well, I should say that Beep is putting his gun in the traditional place, the old school, in the barn area with his little backwards teleporter. So
Well, considering what happened to
Yeah.
fair enough, that's a good spot. You know, gotta take control of that card area, and I'm looking forward to see Hart with the dumpster device if he's gonna do some crazy things like Mookie did once in a galaxy far, far away, and he is using that dumpster device. Just gonna have to wait, see the magic happening.
Oh, he's just spamming. This is boring. Hartz. Do something.
Oh my god, the blue spy
okay,
Bluejack so close. He was trying to get to the red medic, but not really managing to but so many people just died. Like admirable not deciding not to use the Uber to even save his friends. He just cut out.
It was the sheer amount of damage coming in there between the heavy, the demo, and the beggar's bazooka. They just completely trashed it. It's like a Marvel is the only one up. He's on his own. He is gonna die. He's surely gonna die here. Yeah,
what is happening? He got first.
He's used his Uber to get out.
It's just looking. It's just so lost, looking for people upstairs and we're not. I don't know what's happening with Stacked at the moment. A lot of confusion. But yeah, it seems like they're not choosing to go upstairs. They still have time, maybe, because they do have their medic, and they might be able to take some fights.
They knew they can't do this. They knew that fair enough have Uber charge, so the end kind of contesting in this area is going to be very, very difficult for them. So they're just looking and backing off. They can. Oh, Susie's dropped out, and maybe come back in again.
The thing is that in that situation, you need to force them if you know you're behind, because now you can use that Uber to get this point, and so much spam already happened on the dispenser. The demo man will go down heavy, already low for the red team, and it's gonna go down as well. Oh no, actually surviving because of the short circuit used by Beeb there, saving his fellow heavy. We do have, oh, never mind, Pidox actually surviving, turning around against that spy. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. They get the point for free. Ooh!
I think it was the right
Skeej
decision.
going down to a nice jump.
I think it was the right decision. I mean, the hilarious thing here is now though, that even though there's 15 minutes on the clock, right? Fair enough, only have 10 minutes to push this. Now you'd have to assume that they will be able to push it in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, they're not really gonna have trouble with this. They aren't clenching so hard to keep that upper area, but their demo man went down. Soldier going down as well to Pidox, so yeah, fair enough should be able to push into this as they do not have a demo man. But it seems like maybe they're gonna be able to do it. Actually, Mortimer cleaning up quite nicely in that choke area.
I should say Mortimer is, I don't know who Mortimer is, but he's come in to replace Susie, who had 4,000 ping according to Hidan. I did mention this at the start, so he's just a great caster, but he did have a lot of ping.
I also noticed fair enough actually using crit scrape, so this might be interesting to see. And this is a pause, no, just a little bit of lag.
Yeah, fair enough are running crit scrape, whereas Stacked are running knee sentries on last.
Well, you know, desperation calls for all sort of weird loadouts, and we do have the crits. Oh my god, almost! Oh my god, that was so close.
If they back out really quickly here, they might have a chance. But Skeej has to get really far back here. I don't think he's far enough back.
That was just, I feel like it was unlucky because they went upstairs to the demo man, they popped their crits. He launched two stickies, but like the stickies were like on top of the stairs. They didn't arc properly towards the medic, and just that was pretty much a fail push. So quite unlucky over there for fair enough.
Well, you see, look how many players are down. There are only 5 players up for Stat right now. Fair enough, should be putting more pressure on them. Like,
yeah, Marvel is really low at the moment. It's like 45. If goes down to Viljack, nice headshot from across the
and for the
side.
crits come in, crits gets down the heavy, gets down the demo,
easily
gets down the engineer. Yeah, 3 up now. It's pretty much
getting the right picks.
Yo, full wipe. There we go. Pretty dominant display there from fair enough.
But Marble, once again, the last man standing.
Hartz taunting. Very dumpster device player. So that was about 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes that push took, compared to 17. Should be said, in 39 points, Beep. 62 points, Beep outscoring his medic.
I'm really curious if we could learn how many of those points were teleporter points.
No, I want to Beep. I was 63 weak shots. spot.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right.
That's all we'll go for. Yeah, just looking at the scores, I did ski the demo man for fair enough dominations, and he was playing really, really well. Like even on that first point, whenever Admirable kind of was backing out, even with the Uber, like Adiski was hitting all the shots into his feet so that he couldn't get away. It was really good. But yeah, it's really hard to talk about that because Stack pretty much just imploded the whole way back. Maybe that was because Susie's ping was so high and that can cause a massive distraction when you're mumble and all that kind of thing. But yeah, it seems like the Fair Enough versus Stacked streak continues. Fair Enough have never lost Stacked in ETF2L League officials, but they did lose to them in the preseason cup though. So maybe this is their revenge.
It's also good to note the difference between the spies as well. Viljack having like 40 points at least during this match, where ISIL has 24, and also, well, snipers I guess it's pretty equal. Was around 50 something.
If you look at the logs, like pretty much most of the classes were quite even, apart from Heavy.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Adiski 26 frags to Hidan 7, Pidox 32 to the 4 and 4, well the 8 combined of Susie and Mortimer. So that's just, that's huge. Adiski like twice as much damage. You can see where the battle was won and lost here. Just the combo from that couldn't get into the game.
Talking about
look at Beep 122. He got 1 kill and 60 up points.
Yeah,
awesome.
I just wanted to say that about your points and Beep. He got only 1 kill, so
he did twice
about
he did twice as much damage as Mint. That's all I can say. Oh, okay. So we're hearing that it must be the Bacon Knight who is replacing Susie.
I'm sorry, Bacon? I'm just gonna call him Bacon.
Oh, maybe.
Alright, great.
Whatever.
Bacon, there we go. Well, it's, not only were they winning already, but now that they have Bacon on their team.
Bacon for Fair Enough. Okay, I understand now. But yeah, graciously allowing marks. Good to see.
So yeah, I feel like, again, like the on the second point, when they knew that they didn't have Uber anymore and they were behind, they did have a demo man.
They should have done more to try and force
them. Yeah, because I mean, if you're behind, then you're just gonna allow them to get a point for free with the Uber.
Yeah, they were just the
demo man
with it, yeah.
Hayden was trying to fight upstairs by himself, but that was just him. And nobody else followed on that. Like everybody just pushed out, and I feel like they could have at least got a early Uber used, and maybe they would have been able to take control, like hold the third point for a little longer. But yeah, and even like on the first point with Admirable just not I don't know, deciding to just not Uber at all. Just even though there's so much damage, you can still try to flash and get some people alive for the second point, and he was like, well, I'm out later.
I think it was, like I said, it was just sheer amount of damage that comes in between the 3 spammed rockets from the Beggar's Bazooka, and because the players were backing out down the hill, I think 1 pipe does damage to all of them if you connect in that big group of players, because the explosion hits off 1 player and hits everybody else. So I think it was just like kind of unfortunate that so much damage came in one go. And he probably took the decision that once 1 player went down, like, they had lost that fight already. In retrospect, obviously, it's like a poor decision, but only because his entire team died on him in like the space of 10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, as a medic, you also should expect that unless you get out of like dangerous situations like that, like in time, you're not gonna have enough momentum to like pull back properly. And you're just going to be chased by people, especially if you're by yourself. And I don't know
if to Admirable in the Medic of the Season awards, so I'm not really in any position to criticize anything he does easily. His decision making must be better as well. So
Yep.
I'm just here to learn. I'm just here to learn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm learning a lot from Beep. How to top score with 1 kill. Alright, as I say that, we do have the second round starting right now with fair enough defending and stack. No, what? Okay, there we go. They switched. I was about
Yeah,
to
it should be
say.
fair enough attacking it. And
Attacking,
also
yeah,
for
there we go.
those asking in Twitch chat, Beep killed Hartz, so he did a good job for everybody there. As we all know, Hartz is the cancer that is spawning TF2.
Wow, not a big fan of the dumpster device, huh?
No, dumpster device is the anti-fun gun.
I agree. I completely agree, but you know.
But it lets us witness such huge plays, such as bombing 3 rockets onto a sniper at the start of the map, and apart from that, not really doing anything with the dumpster device. Hartz.
Oh yes. And I'm looking for the sentry
Anyway.
position. It seemed like they. No, it's still stacked. So never mind. They're gonna have the sentry in the house. Pretty standard as the last round. And yeah, they have the advantage now. They have the psychological advantage for fair enough, since they are ahead 1 point. So if they win this one, they will win this match. That's what they're gonna do. Dispenser being placed. I mean teleporter.
I mean, it's
Already
pretty
outside.
a big change. This Bacon guy playing rather than Pidox. So Pidox is playing really, really well there.
Ooh, Viljack trying to do the same thing. Ooh, is gonna get it. Oh no. Oh, is going. No. Oh man, that was. I really wanted that to just succeed, but it didn't happen. And people dropping left and right for fair enough. But they do have that Uber. Just some suicides over here. Not really accomplishing much. Not getting the force from stacked. So, ooh, nice headshot from Nash, getting that scat as well. And yeah, they're gonna get some respawns, and hopefully they'll attempt another force. Hart is having some trouble there rocket jumping. I guess since he switched to the rocket launcher, he doesn't know how to jump with it.
Well, Hartz did quite well there in the initial instance. Like he was able to push Bill quite far back and take down the heavy, but they didn't really do much damage, unlike last time.
We're being used by the red team defensively. Hartz trying to jump above the fence and failing horribly, and the blue team just being able to get this, probably most likely for free. They do have that Uber. Surely they don't need to use it. Maybe they can get quite low there on Skeej, getting a meet-up, but then actually not losing that much HP.
It is only ISO up now.
Pretty much a wipe.
Yeah. So we're in the same situation we were beforehand, that being that the second point is pretty much a write-off. In fact, there's even people alive to defend in second this time. Although Hidden got a forward spawn there, actually. Nice job, man.
Meanwhile, the demo man was like already behind, still sitting in the previous spawn, just dying on him by himself. This is weird, like they didn't pull out in time, then they had some people still spawning from the first point spawn point, and I don't know what Stack is doing. It's just so weird. They're all confused, they have no idea what they're doing. Beep going down, MVP, Engineer going down. Now it's their chance to just continue rolling into... Oh my god!
Oh, medic
Skeej going down to
dropping
ISIL.
to a spy. Terrible medic play. As GPS would say, the counter to spy is turning around.
Uh-huh,
He doesn't know how to turn around.
Oh, actually, a couple of people dropping for fair enough at the moment. Yeah, down, they don't have the demo, NG, nothing pretty much, only 3 people up. And it seemed like Stack will be able to hold this,
That
but
was actually, it was a pretty good hold because they had players split or the whole way around this point. So when Fair Enough came in through the one entrance way, they were kind of being shot at from all angles. Obviously ISIL kit and the medic probably caused a bit of a panic, but Josh up in the house was able to do a lot of spam work, and Nash from the stairs, there's obviously, it's a really, really dominant sightline, this one.
And it seems like Stack has a decent... Ooh, we do have a blue demo man jumping in quite hard, and the soldier together getting the force quite nice. Holy shit, so much damage there together, nicely done.
That was a really good job. Really good coordinated bomb there, and they got down Beep, and the gun's really, really low. So there's every chance that they'll be able to take this point quite easily. And if
Yeah,
Wheeljack
they need to push in
that
as
was
soon as
another
they get
big
over.
kill. That was another big kill. Wheeljack takes down Nash from that area. So now they're able to push into this
Yeah,
green.
at this point I would get out. I mean, there's only the medic and the heavy here just sitting with the sentry, and they're trying to get out. Daisuke already going in on the medic. Can he get him? He's so weak.
That Marvel's
Actually surviving at 7-1 HP, yeah. But yeah, getting the point pretty much for, well, using the Uber. I don't know if they should have used the Uber since there was only heavy, but...
That was a decent decision. They just were able to build him out, because you know at this point it's always going to be difficult getting the last point.
Ooh, Isil again going for it! Gets it, actually. Skeej going down. Wait, was it a face down?
Oh, yeah, it was disgusting. I could see the outlines. He was like looking right at him. Disgusting.
Oh, man. Oh, but we do have the sniper just waiting to pick at Marble, just waiting with that dot. Maybe he's gonna get it. Ooh, maybe. Ooh, nope. But people are just dying for fair enough. With Mint actually holding on his mini sentry, but barely before it gets destroyed. And I guess Tank will be able to hold this, having the Uber advantage. We'll see if they're gonna use it aggressively. They should use it aggressively. I feel like that's the way to do it.
Well, only it depends where Skeej is holding, but yeah, it's. I mean, that was fair enough. Had the right idea there about kind of going aggressive, even once their medic had died. But let's see, because it doesn't matter. Once you're in last point, you might as well go aggressive. Like you die and you come back again. There's nothing to lose. And if Wheeljack getting the stab and he down, that's going to be quite big. Because they're at 50% disadvantage, and they get the Uber force. So now Skeej has to back out the whole way. Luckily for him, it's just a heavy push. So yeah, now they have the 60% advantage. That is how you do an Uber force.
Yeah, this is different from how Stacked approached it. You know, the only difference is that Admirable was getting up with his heavy/heavy or demo, and using that Uber instead of actually just having the players forcing them. And this is pretty good for fair enough. Also, Beep is not using level 3 sentries; he's using mini sentries on last, which is a bit weird, I guess.
Yeah,
but you know, yeah. We shouldn't judge
so Skeej was
his
going
decisions.
to push through locker room there, changed his mind, and now they've just pushed up top. Except they've only gone in the demo man, and yeah, it's actually kind of poor because used the Uber, they didn't get enough players in whilst using, even though they had the Uber advantage. They're starting to get some frags now, though, which is pretty good.
Yeah, Daisuke actually overextending again, being disconnected from the team, getting picked up on himself, but pretty much Red Team just getting obliterated. Having that position upstairs with the heavy, pretty crucial, especially with the Tom Slap sniping everything and dealing so much damage and taking the point in only 6 minutes and 22 seconds.
They all backed out into that corner towards the spawn point, which then just gives so much free space to Scissors pushed that cart from like the entrance all the way to the point, like on his own, virtually uncontested, because all of Stack were backing out.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like on the first point, they were like, no, we're not gonna give them any free space. We're gonna sit here. We're not gonna retreat or anything. We're just gonna die. We're gonna get wiped. When on last, like, oh, we're gonna give them all the free space in the world. Let them do whatever. Whatever. Fair enough, gonna have the...
Marvel wanted to protect his Uber because he was on like 60-70% whenever the initial charge came in. But like, they'd lost too much players, and more importantly, they lost too much position because they weren't able to get out and contest then, or even stay alive just to in the face of the Uber. It's better to die in the Uber, like, and actually maybe do something than just hide and spawn. Oh no.
Alright, now Hartz once again with the dumpster device, no fun device, already loading, go right inside the spawn, and getting just denied with the short step, but pretty nice there.
Good.
Wasn't aware that the weapon was actually allowed. That's actually a surprise to me. All sort of unlocks this season.
It's been 3 weeks in it all, I guess.
Look, man, I haven't been watching for a long time.
Retired gamers.
I'm washed up. I don't pay attention anymore.
Yeah, no, it's true. I don't know who any of these players are. One of these players.
Yeah, no, I mean,
who
are you again? I don't know who you are. Anyway, both of the teams exchanging Uber with Fair enough having slightly advantage already, still holding that level 3 sentry, but they have to be careful not to do the same mistake as last time. Gotta pay attention to the card on that left side. And that's pretty much what they're doing. They do have Hartz spamming that choke area, jumping around again, getting on the heavy, getting a nice pick, and now using the conch. Red heavy going down, and it seemed like, well, a couple of picks, like one pick, I guess, just the heavy for fair enough, and it seemed like they're gonna abandon the point and let Stack cap the point for now and settle down on the second point.
Yeah, this is. I mean, they didn't get the gun out in quite the same way, so it's only a level 1. So this is definitely a good opportunity for Stack here.
Sentry is trying to. Oh, nice headshot there on Haydn going down.
That's massive here, because obviously in the previous push, they were able to get down the gun really.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Stack will be able to push without their demo man. But Uber's being home by both of the teams. Blue Soldier just waiting upstairs, not really doing much, and red team just waiting the enemy push. Hartz from elbow just spamming a couple of rockets there with that dumpster device, getting a pick on Kermit, and we do see Isel trying to get behind them, just pretty much waiting, going for Hartz and gets him. Here we go, Uber soon being used by blue team, and yes, that's exactly what they do. But then the blue demo man just go by himself on the freaking dispenser, gets down, and Uber being used now from the red team, but they lost so many players. I don't think this is going to be enough. They're already trying to back out, and Stack, can they do it? They're already capturing third point.
This was pretty much exactly the same as the first push. That head on goes down again. The Blooddrunk. This is pretty much exactly the same push again from Stack. Dow comes in from elbow, Soldier spams from the top, and then they use the overcharge to go in behind. That was really good. Like, they were just able to execute it much better this time. And Skeej goes down to Isel again. Bad medic, turn around. Come on, Skeej. Oh.
Gotta learn, I guess, one of those days.
It's 3.5 minutes, so I'm not
maybe they can do it. Maybe they can do it with that Uber advantage. If they keep that momentum, maybe they can do it. But yeah, Clark going down.
Hartz and Clark went in for Admirable, down to 40 HP, but it's not really enough.
Yeah, they got a hold now for last pretty much. Stack does get the point, and they do have that Uber advantage. This is it. This is the time. This is the chance. A couple of respawns happening from fair enough, and they need to get into position.
All going in the locker room. They're all going in the locker room here.
Ooh, they might be able to. They're gonna get spammed. They get the Uber. Wow, they're pretty much almost done the week. They need to get the frags. Gotta get that pick on the medic, not being able to get him. Skeej just jumping around, but so many people already dead for fair enough. Only 3 people up. Surely they can do this nice and easily. Surely. Any moment we got Morty fighting the scout, and Clark actually takes him out with 7 HP. And what is happening?
Well, Skeej dodged all those. Skeej dodged down, man, and then the scout or the pyro and a marble followed up. But the problem was there was a gun there, and they died to the gun. And Clark somehow managed to win that fight against the heavy.
Ooh, we got a fight between Isel. Sorry, I had to talk about the fight between Isel and Mint, and Mint going down there. So no gun for fair enough. Maybe they can take advantage of this, but it's not really gonna happen. They need to get that Uber force. Maybe close. So it's gonna close there by Isel, getting Skeej once again, but not really managing it. And they got a suicide. To get that Uber force before they get their own Uber.
Yeah, I mean, we're in this position again. They've got 90 seconds. What are they going to do to create this hold? Because you kind of need at least like 20 seconds to push the cart, so they need to be doing something here.
Alright, I thought it was a pause, but nope, it was just a little bit of a lag. Haydn going in quite deep, just slyly trying to do something, but what was that? He was like, he got air blasted, but the steps still connected. What?
What? He got blasted away, and he still got the
how did oh my god, okay, well I guess that was some...
Skeej, 3 drops to a spy. But Admirable must have died, because he doesn't have any recharge, so 50 odd seconds left.
Yeah, I feel like their only chance was that last push when fair enough on 3 people up, and they lost, like Clark getting the pick on the heavy and small things like that, and they managed to survive. I feel like that was their chance. It's being used by fair enough right now to try to defend this, getting those Ubers as fast as possible, and we do have the blue team pushing from the locker room, losing their demo man. Hayden is down, and I don't think this is gonna happen because they're just gonna get. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good enough.
No,
3 people down, fair enough. 4
you
people.
can't do it in 14 seconds here, especially not if you're gonna run past the car and not push it. So.
Yeah. Well, it seems like fair enough will take this 2-0 on Bartlett against Stacked, cleaning up everything with only 3 people surviving. Winners being fair enough.
That was a very confident display, you'd say, from fair enough. Stacked less so, although they did have the momentum going into that from 3rd to 4th point. You know, once they were pushing in there, you felt that they could have done it because it's Bartlett.
Yeah, that was the moment.
And then
that was the push.
If they get that, then obviously it goes to the 3rd round, and it could be anyone's game. But yes, the 3 seasons in a row now, fair enough, have been Stacked in the league.
Brag rights for fair enough.
Normally there are people here who are big traders who could tell me what the odds were before the game, but I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know. I never watch the odds. I never know the odds. Because things changed. So
we're poor gamers at Atomicus. We just don't have the money of someone like CJ. I mean, really, there should be some sort of caster redistribution here where CJ gives me hats. Or maybe not hats. Maybe not just any old hat. He should probably be giving me
yeah, give us 2 hats and 2 unusuals and.
What are the best hats and unusuals? Yeah, he should be giving me an unusual.
Yeah, that's what we need. Then we're gonna learn everything. We're gonna learn the past 5 seasons and percentages on Uber drops and everything.
Yeah. Let's look at some stats here. So Skeej in that final round died 4 times, and the 2 of them were drops. Beautiful. I don't really know if there's really much else to say about this game. I don't know if anybody's going to be brave enough to come in and be grilled by me. I'll wait around. I'll wait like 2 minutes for anybody from either team to come in here.
What would you say that the not MVP, but like let's take it from Overwatch play of the game? Because I feel like for me it was the coordination bomb that came from fair enough on the 3rd point. That was pretty good.
Yeah, where they were able to get the force and take down Beep and really damage the sentry. Yeah, and also during that Jack then right after got the kill on the sniper, which is almost as important there because that opens up some space in that 3rd point.
Yeah.
I mean, all in all, you could see that Stacked probably had some pre-thought out pushes, which when they were able to execute them worked well. The difference was that when they didn't work, they kind of just kept doing it again and again, which is what happened on that in the 1st round whenever they were pushing last. They just mostly tried to just push up the stairs, swap Ubers, and hope something would happen, and it never did. Whereas fair enough, on the other hand, like whenever they had the Uber advantage, they tried to get in through locker. They saw that it was, being spammed out, so they rotated around, and that's kind of what you want to be seeing from a team, that they're actually thinking about the game as it is in front of them, and not what they hope the game will be.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like
Hello?
Do you feel like? Oh, hello.
Hello, Clark. I'm
Am I
Blooddrunk.
interrupting something?
Yes, just Atomicus missed his point, Clark. If he can even remember what his point was.
No, I wanted to ask, like, do you still think that Bartlett is still a good map for Highlander? Because, like, I feel like, I don't know, it shouldn't be in Highlander anymore.
I think it's a great map for Highlander, and I think every point is viable to be defended, and I think every point has many different ways to be pushed, and I think it's the best map apart from Barbed Wire even. I think it is far better than Upward. That's just my opinion. Anyway, Clark is here. Skeej and Blooddrunk. Probably not going to have all these guys. And Hartz, actually. I don't want 4 people from Fair Enough in here. So Clark, either the representative here. Okay, Clark and Hartz can be the representatives here. Nobody else. I don't want anybody else. Or maybe Skeej. Yeah, Skeej, because I got killed because I slagged him.
Blooddrunk.
Hello. So, Skeej, can I ask you, are you gonna have a bind that automatically makes you turn around, maybe in the future, after this game?
I turn around just at the wrong moment.
So
yeah,
go on, Atomicus.
What happened with that last stab from Viljack? That happened, like your pyro air blasting him away, but the stab still registered as a backstab from that far away. Like how did that look on your screen, on your side?
It's a backstab, so I can't see it on my screen.
No, well, it wasn't really like a backstab. It was more like a face stab, side stab, whatever you want to call it.
It's random fucking cans. I get face stabbed many times as well. Spy. Basically, fuck Spy. If he gets a few picks, that's nice for him. But if that's all I'm dying to, then it's no problem.
All right. Well, I don't know. I got nothing. Like, I guess considering the results that you have now, since you've stolen 6 points from or 4 points, is that how it works for payload?
No,
6.
6 points, right? If you got 6 points now, what is the team they're going to be afraid of in the future, in the season?
Us or what do you mean?
Yeah,
Enough. You know, you.
You've already lost the chess club, so
yeah.
Come on, who are you going to beat?
Let's upset Emilio. That's gonna be fun.
You're going to beat Strong Opinions. Strong Opinions who took a map off Highlander.
Emilio Richt Stives.
Okay. Is this your next game or something? Is your next game against
we're
Strong
playing.
Opinions?
It's like the second to last week, and we're playing 3-pit.
Oh, okay. That's
so
a good map.
I'm looking forward to the Emilio strats.
And the Steve strats and all the big gamers who play for Strong Opinions. But okay, I talked about this in the cast. You've now beaten Stack 3 times in a row in the league. I take it that's something that you take great pride in, especially after you managed to lose to them in the cup before this season.
Yeah. Cup is always a fun thing because it's pre-season, and for Stacked, I guess they always have their strong teams in the preseason, and they kind of fall apart. But yeah, it's funny how we always beat them in the season itself, but in scrims they sometimes do better than us.
Or maybe you're just not focusing too much during the scrims.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't give away our special strats.
Maybe Beep gets nervous when it's time to shine.
Is
Beep
that
And Bronx Minis.
Beep was top scoring for his team, so Clark. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones there.
Alright.
the Hartz another?
Fairness, Clark was playing quite well in the last round.
If you're in a glass house, you should throw a stone, then you could get out of here.
You would generally open the door if you want to leave the house.
No, you throw a lot of stones and they pile up and make a wall.
This is why you shouldn't use idioms in a chat full of people who don't have English as a first language.
So Bulow, who's your man of the match?
Barring Beep, I would say. Adisky played well. I think he played well. You're down. Blooddrunk had a very long streak. I think he had an 8 or 9k streak at one point, which is pretty good. But yeah, I mean, to be perfectly honest, nobody really stood out because in general the team was performing quite well, and you kind of look for the offensive pushes there to see where the coordination is, and yeah, because both pushes were pretty much rolls, it was very difficult to really highlight any individual quality. So yeah. Although I'm the interviewer here, so you shouldn't really be asking me. I can do things
you're
on my
not
own.
in control. Anyway, my question for Hartz is how does it feel to be the only one killed by Beep in the first match? Like,
I don't know. If you check the logs, he finished me off, so I guess he
Hey,
damned
it's
me
a kill,
and I
a
couldn't
kill.
handle it. Yeah, man.
a kill is a kill. It's like,
Beep.
you know, body shot and headshot.
Beep shot at me, so I killed myself.
That is generally how people kill each other. Oh, actually, I suppose you're a soldier who uses the dumpster device, which actually has a random firing pattern. So you probably aim at somebody, and or rather, you miss aim,
Yeah.
and the adjustment of the rocket actually helps because you're a bad gamer, which is why you use the dumpster device.
You load 3 rockets, peek a corner, and shoot 2 in your face.
Oh yeah, I mean we've all played dumpster device in pubs. I don't really have any banter questions to ask here. Partly because there's nobody from Stacked here to play off against. So kind of done. Atomicus, do you have any more questions?
No, I'm pretty much good to go unless, you know, you guys have some shoutouts, all that stuff, you know how it goes.
Shout out to our sponsors, Steve2Pickup.net and Wattage.tf. I love you guys. And happy birthday, Will Jack. It was a nice gift for him that we won today.
Oh, really? Happy birthday, Will Jack.
Yes, kids! He's on your team! Didn't you know that?
Wow.
No.
Oh, wow.
Well, you didn't.
Wow.
You weren't all wearing the birthday hat, so it was difficult for us to know that.
Yeah, what the hell? Come on, guys.
I think I have it on one of my loadouts.
All right, Hartz, do you have any shoutouts? Be
Yeah,
quick.
shout out to Gamsjaga, Pete, and Erlendsson, and Detektivkon OST30.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's 4. You're being greedy now. Skeej, do you have any shoutouts?
Shout out to Yo Mama.
Very, very good. Okay, Skeej is blacklisted now. Blooddrunk, do you have any shoutouts?
This is Blacklist TV, right?
Yeah, shoutouts to my team, of course. To our 2 mercs, Bacon and Scissors. And of course to my boy Will Jack. Happy birthday, mate, and always fun to play with him. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, that's good. Atomicus.
Alright, well, I mean, yeah, thank you to Bulow and Arjax for taking care of the camera work while John was, God knows what he was doing, probably watching anime. Anyway, that was week 3 of ETF2L Highlander Season 9. Fair Enough versus Stacked, with Fair Enough winning 2-0. And this has been BlackOut Gaming TV. I'm Atomicus with... Alright, hold on. I got a ghost telling me that tomorrow we got Chess Club versus who? Unpoppable. Alright, so Chess Club tomorrow versus Unpoppable. I'm not sure who's going to cover the game, but I guess stand by, and you're going to have that game tonight, next night as well. But yeah, it's been Atomicus with Bulow and Arjax on camera. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Have a good one.